Hello everybody, I'm Pauline and welcome back for some more pom-pom making. Today, because lots of you are doing lots of baking at home, because we're all at home more, and because we can't see our friends and family, we can't meet them at the moment, but sometimes we see them over Skype or FaceTime or Zoom. So let's make some cakes that we can pretend to hand over and share with our friends. Okay, so we're going to do it with the horseshoe shapes, and I want you to draw out onto cardboard 2 horseshoe shapes, whatever size you like. The bigger you make your horseshoes, the bigger the cake will be. And I have made mine just 5 centimeters across there, but that's going to make quite a small cake, but whatever size you want it to be. After that, I'm going to get you to thread through a piece of the colour that you want for your icing on your cake. So the lighter colour, I'm going to have just white icing, cream icing. Okay, so I'm going to get you to thread that through between your 2 circles and hold it in. I want you to fold up just little bits at the bottom, because that'll save your wool coming off the end when we start to wrap it round. And you'll see I've made 2 little marks there. I want you to wind the light colour, the icing colour, between those 2 marks and do it quite a few times, because you want nice thick icing on your cake. I'm doing this with 2 strands at a time, and I'm just going to go round and round between those markers that I showed you before. Okay, just go round and round. Okay, and just keep going until, as I say, you've got nice thick icing. Okay, so I've been round and round between those 2 little marks I made, so I think I've got plenty of icing on my cake. So I'm now going to make the sponge cake for underneath. So I'm going to go right down to the bit that we folded. Remember, we folded just a wee bit up. So we're going to go right from that fold right the way around to the other fold, and I'm going to do that lots of times too. Again, taking 2 strands of wool because you get it done quicker. Okay, so I have now been round and round with my colour for my sponge cake, and now I'm ready to cut it. So sharp scissors needed, probably a bit of help, and you need to get your scissors in. We're going right round the outside here. You need to get your scissors in between the 2 cardboard circles. Keep these 2 long ends, remember the piece of wool that we threaded between the 2 circles at the start. Keep hold of that tight, because that's going to tie up your pom-pom when we've cut it. So just keep going round between the circles until you get all the way round. Okay, so I've cut all the way around here. I've got hold of my thread, my long thread, and I'm going to knot that tightly and then slip off the cardboard circle, the horseshoe shape. Okay, so here we are. We've got our little cake with the icing on the top. We need to trim up the long ends, okay, and cut off. Now that you've tied it nice and tightly, you can cut off the long end here, okay, and just tidy it up and make it into a nice little round cake. Next, we're going to make a cherry for the top. So I've got a piece of red wool, and I'm going to make a wee loop. So just make round your finger, pull the wool through so that you've got a loop like that. Put it on your finger, and we're just going to knit a little chain round your finger. So put your wool over, lift the loop over the top, and maybe you need to do that for about 5 or 6 stitches. Okay, 5 or 6 times. And then when you've done that, just thread your bit of wool that's left through the loop, okay, and pull it tight, and you've got this, okay, which will wind round and make into a little cherry for the top of your cake. So I just wound my little bit of finger knitting round and made it into a little cherry shape, and I've glued that on the top, and I've popped my little cake into a cupcake case. And if you do that, the next time you have a virtual meeting with your family and friends, you can share your cake with them. Okay, hope you have fun doing that, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.